Today's mystery guest, please, Vass.
Chris, I'm about to reveal today's mystery guest, after which you'll be required to conduct an interesting, stimulating, and if it calls for it, humorous 3-minute interview without any prior knowledge of the subject. Good luck, my friend.
Okay, let's do it.
Yesterday we decided not to celebrate life's winners, but instead we saluted those who came second. Rachel in Bishop Auckland texted in that she'd come second in her driving test 6 times. She asked if we had any tips for her 7th test next week, and we duly shared our entire combined knowledge, which involved clutch knees, flappy paddles, and avoiding automatics. The test tips have continued this morning with suggestions of raw eggs on the passenger seat to ensure a smooth ride. Your mystery guest today is a man who I'm glad to report will impart much more useful information. He's got 22 years of instruction experience under his bonnet and has appeared on ITV1's Last Chance Driving School. Live from Bradford, good morning, Neil Beeson.
Hello, Neil!
Morning, Chris.
So how good a driving instructor are you?
Well, I suppose that's down to my pupils to tell you, really.
I think it's very important, you know, if you meet the guy who tests the testers. Have you ever tested a tester?
I haven't, no.
Okay, well, we'll continue with the interview. Let's see how good you are for ourselves. So, most common mistakes and the most common remedies, please.
Most common mistakes, I would suspect it is not being prepared for the test.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose the remedy is make sure you get enough lessons. But I would say that because I'm a driving instructor, aren't I?
Yeah, but what you're saying is that you're going in ill-prepared, and that's going to make you feel more stressed, and when you're stressed you can't perform at the same level as perhaps you have to.
Absolutely. It's all down to anxiety, and if you don't feel ready, then, you know, you're on a hide into nothing, really.
What you want is the basics to become automatic so you can think about other things should you need to.
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, that's good, that's good. All right, so what about clutch leg? Does that still exist? Have you got any idea what I'm talking about with clutch leg?
I know exactly what you're talking about, yeah. Bouncing up and down on the clutch pedal, absolutely, yeah.
Because you're so nervous. What's normally the most difficult part of the test, the bit that most people fail on? Is it reversing around the corner?
Funnily enough, it's not really. It's just driving in general, and it's really because they just let the nerves get the better of them. They're more anxious, and because of that, it just compounds and causes problems because they can't think of coping strategies.
What about if you are reversing around the corner, which is one of my favourites? Obviously, you can see I'm sticking on this subject. So you still use the disappearing point in the rear view windscreen?
Yeah, no, people, all instructors have got their own techniques, but yeah, that's definitely a common one.
That's one good reason to have a car sticker from Skegness in your rear window, isn't it?
Absolutely, Chris, yeah.
Okay, are you testing today?
I'm not actually, no.
Okay, well, how come?
I'm doing some other work today, actually.
So?
I do quite a varied work ethic, really.
Right, regime. Okay, what are you doing today then?
I'm actually out training a guy on a transit and trailer test.
Listen to you. All right. Okay, quickly before you go, keys to reversing a trailer, because that's a nightmare. Come on.
Steer the opposite way to the way you think.
Yeah, that's it. Always, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And so if it starts to go left and you want it to go left, if you want it to keep going left, then you have to start steering right.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's crackers. Thanks for being on our programme. Cheers, Neil.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There's a massive sense of accomplishment when you reverse a trailer correctly.